and continue to talk about young people, there is a trend online and it's called looksmaxxing. It is basically where young men go to extreme lengths to improve their physical appearance. It started off as just exercise, go to the gym, get some sun, take care of your skin, but it's escalated into full-on plastic surgery, filler, botox, and now even a trend called bone smashing, where you intentionally break your facial bones in an attempt to get them to grow back bigger and stronger. Have a look.
It's starting to hurt, man. Let's do a little bit more. No contraction of the face. I know it hurts, but that means it's working. That's the only indication.
This is serious. So that guy, he's one of the main looksmaxers, and they have millions of followers online, and it's deeply concerning. I think we've gone so far. This is how society often works. The pendulum will swing. 10 years ago, we were peak body positivity. Sports companies were doing ads with obese women. Now we've gone the opposite way, where breaking your bones is now a way to improve your looks.
Part of me thinks, well, it's about time the men had a go at this stuff, sticking needles in their face and doing all this stuff. But look, on a serious note, I mean, that is body dysmorphic. You know, that is a body dysmorphia disorder. And that is not, I mean, that's pathological. And that is the signs, I think, of a mental disorder, that you would sit there and say, you know, it hurts, but it's working. I'm going to continue to smash my face. I mean, anyway, there was an article out that also these kind of looksmaxers are saying that they would absolutely choose their presidential candidate and who they would vote for purely on their chiseled draw and these features. I actually don't think that that's so far out. I think people have actually always tended towards voting for people or being attracted to leaders who are attractive. There's a lot of research around attractiveness, and that attractive people seem to get cheaper meals, they get discounts, they get an easier go in life. There's a lot of evidence about that, so that's not unheard of. I think back the presidential election of Nixon and Kennedy back then, there was, you know, people loved that chiseled look of Kennedy, and when they watched the debates, he would always come out as the winner. If the debates were on radio, Nixon would be the winner when they only listened to the content. So that's nothing new. But yeah, we have come a long way now. And even the term, I can't get my head around, looksmaxxing. I'm out.
Look, I think this generation's just making up terms for stuff that we've always done. I mean, that's the thing. They're just coming up with new words so that their parents and people with an education above a certain level have zero idea of what they're talking about. But really, they're just talking about stuff that's already existed, and they're really not making up anything new. That guy's a real worry, and I'm sorry, if that guy is influencing the next generation of voters, well, then you all deserve what you get in the coming 20, 30, 40 years, because that is frightening.